We are going to see how true color composite and false color composite image are created using QGIS. Let's see. First open QGIS and start a new project. After starting a new project, we need to download satellite data. So for this, we are using USGS Earth Explorer for data download. First, we need to log in QGIS data download using USGS. Login. If you do not have any ID for this USGS platform, so first you need to register in this portal. After registering this portal, you can download data from this portal. So I have already created my ID here. After that, search criteria. In search criteria, we need to select our study area or our choice or a place where we need to download data. So we are going to download data from India. This is India. For data selection, we need to choose option as polygon, circle, preferred area. So use map, we click use map, and these are the point previously I have selected, but for our study area we are going to select point nearby Mumbai. This is our first coordinate, second, third, fourth. So this is our study area, and we see that these four coordinates will show in this panel. Now we are going to select date, from which date you need to data that particular area. So we are going to select recently collected data, October 1st to October 30. After that, data sets, click on data sets. So we need to Landsat data, so click Landsat. There is an option Landsat data collection 1, so click in that option. There is Landsat collection 1 level 1, so select in that, and after that we have option Landsat OLI. OLI stand for operational land imager, so click in checkbox and OK and click results. So these are the result from that selected dates and selected area. So after clicking footprint, we see that this tiles comes under this area, that's why this is highlighted. So we need to want data from that area, so we check which tile comes under this area. So this tile suitable for our study because this tile considers some sea and some land area. So we are going to download that area only. For download data, this option, download option, click in that option. So we have these option appears in our window. So level 1 GUI tip data products. So this data we need to download. So click in download option. So data downloading will start. We need to select a location where we want to save our data. So I give location my system. Save and start download. Wait while data downloading. We have one more option here, show metadata. So this option show us what are the specification and characteristic of data which we are going to download. So this is the image of that place and collection number 1, ये path and row of satellite and land cover. This our data download successful and we have cloud cover information in that attributable projection zone UTM है इसमें and datum WGS84. Cell size means the spatial resolution of data which we are download 30 meter and these are the coordinate of data tiles. Cloud cover information 2.0 and scene cloud cover 1.53. So these are the cloud cover percentage. Let's go to where we select our data download. So data in zip format, so we need to extract this data. So choose extract here. Wait while data extracting in your computer. After the successful extraction of data, go to QGIS, layers and here SCP manual toolbar. So if you have already installed semi auto classification plugin, that's okay, but if you do not have installed this plugin, so you need to install first. So go to plugins manager and install plugins. So these types of window appear in your QGIS. So search here SCP So here is semi auto classification plugin. So I already installed this plugin, that's why this plugin right click in my system. But if you do not have installed that plugin, so you need to install. So there is install option will appear in your window. So first install that plugin in your QGIS. Close this option and first we need to scpdog in our workspace. So we need to add this scpdog panel. Click that, so scpdog appear in your work window. There is option semi auto classification plugin, so click in that option. So here is option to upload your bands which you are download from UAGS, and here you need to give locations. We have stored data in this location. So from here we select all bands. You can select one by one also. So this is the one option. After selected, click open. So this band will appear here, but we have another option also. First remove this layer and go to layer, add layer, raster layer, give the directory select band 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and click open. Click add. So band will add to your layers panel. By selecting the layer, go to properties, informations. So we see all the information related to this layer. This is the projection system WGS84, zone 43 and universe transverse marker and band dimensions and pixel size. These are the panchromatic band. Landsat 8, band number 8 has a panchromatic. Panchromatic band has 50 meter resolutions for each style. We can measure pixel value measurement tool by measurement tool. this is approx 29 because Landsat has a 30 meter and 15 meter resolution. That's why this is approx 30. So let's close. After that, click semi-automatic classification plugin or band set. So we are going to click semi-auto classification plugin. So refresh here. Here those band will upload in layer panel. So same band will appear in that single band list. So we do not require band 8, so remove band 8 from this list. Band 8 remove, and again go to bands and refresh. So we can see that band 8 automatically removed. After that, remove all these bands first. I think these bands are previously uploaded, so remove. Yes. After that, select all these bands and add to band composite. Make sure band number and central wavelength are same as band 7 and center wavelength is 7. After that, wavelength quick setting and select Landsat 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 band numbers OLI data and central wavelength unit automatically selected, and click create virtual raster and create raster band set and run. So this types of window appear. So you need to give location where you need to save your band composite. So create a new folder, tcc and appcc, and select folder. After that, run. So processing start. Close this window and remove these band which we are previously selected, 7, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, remove. Yes. So we see that red, green, blue true color composite are generated. So go to property and symbology. Here we adjust band numbering. Here we can change multi band color to single band pseudo color and or option, so we do not need to change anything here. First we want to generate true color composite, so we need to select bands 4, 3 and 2 and apply and OK. So we see here true color of that area. This is sea area and this is land area, but in that image we cannot see very clearly what is the area of vegetation or an other. So we are going to generate false color composite for vegetation detection and water and land area. Let's see how can we generate false color composite of this area. Again click to property, and for false color you need to select band number 5 infrared band, band 4 red and band 3 green, and apply and OK. So we can see here the water portion will appear blue in color and vegetation portion will appear red in color. So we can see here this is the coastal region of Maharashtra region, and these are the river which we can easily identified, and these are the dense vegetation area, and we also see here some geographical feature like mountains and other water bodies. These are the other water bodies. By option property we can change other band also, like for color infrared we already applied natural color, and we are going to short wave infrared 764. Short wave infrared band combination use short wave infrared 764 band. These composite display vegetation in shade of green, while dark shade of green indicate dense vegetation. Sparse vegetation has lighter shade, urban area are blue, and soil have various shade of browns. So we are going to apply short wave infrared 764. Let's see. Band 7, 6 and 4. Apply OK. So we can see that water portion will appear dark blue or and land area will appear in these types of colors. We can see that dense vegetation will appear dark green shades and water bodies some different colors. Now we are going to apply agriculture 652. This band combination use short wave infrared 6, near infrared 5 and blue. It is commonly used for crop monitoring because of use of short wave infrared and near infrared. Healthy vegetation will appear dark green, but bare earth has magenta, blue. So see 6, 5 and 2 band. Go to property, 6, 5 and 2. Apply and OK. So we identify here the portion in dark green in color shows the cropland or agriculture area. Now we are going to change some different band combination for geology. 7, 6 and 2. Let's see. 7, 6 and 2. 7, 6 and 2. 7, 6 and 2. Apply and OK. So we can see that the difference between the previously image and current image. We can easily identify the hilly region and flat area. These are the coastal region. Now we are going to use band number 4, 3 and 1 for bathymetric application. Bathymetric band combination 4, 3, 2 use red, green and coastal band to peak into water. The coastal band is useful in coastal bathymetry and aerosol study because it reflects blue and violet. This band combination is good for estimation suspended sediment in the water. Let's see band 4, band 4, 3, 1 and 4, 3 and 1. Apply and OK. We see the changes of image. Water portion shows different color as compared to previous image. So these are the true color and natural color composite of Landsat imagery. We can use some other satellite data also. So we use band for that satellite data accordingly. Thank you.